I don't really know much about those books regarding Ishmael.
Does it say that Ishmael, he married an Egyptian woman? And his mother,
I don't really know much.
and
I
his
just
mother,
said it. I don't really know.
and his
really
mother,
know
she
much.
took him, and his mother, she took him back to Egypt?
I don't really know much about that story.
But you
The
just,
story of
you told me you watched a video of the rabbi.
Yeah, he said so. He said exactly what.
Well, the Bible says that Ishmael, his mother, she took him back to Egypt, and she married him from an Egyptian woman. So now, the father his mother is Egyptian, his father is Iraqi, his son is an Arab.
So is that the end of the story? Just going to Egypt and marrying an Egyptian, that's the end of the story.
Yeah, his kids will be. I mean, you just said that he is from Ishmael, not from the kids of Ishmael. He is from Ishmael. So now, Ishmael, and even his kids now, they are Egyptian. So how was Muhammad from the Arab, or he was from the Egyptian?
You know, it's been difficult for anyone to link up the exact lineage, but it's like every Arab believes they are direct descendants from Ishmael, and even the Jewish don't have an issue with that, except your name is CP.
No. You see, there's many Jewish rabbi, because they are evil like your prophet. They decide to
They're not evil.
Yeah, they decide.
They're just righteous
No.
people.
Listen.
CP.
They decide. You see, you are against your religion, isn't it? Your prophet, he said that those rabbis are a bunch of liars.
The prophet's best friend was a rabbi,
Name him.
Rabbi Mukhayr. Rabbi
Name.
Mukhayriq.
Rabbi what?
Rabbi Mukhayriq.
His name is Mukhayriq?
Yep.
Are you sure?
CP.
Give me the reference. Mukhayriq.
Rabbi Mukhayriq. Okay, I'll give you a video now from a Zionist confirming this.
Video boy, give me the reference. Give me a reference.
You'll see it now.
No, give me the reference. Where is the reference? Give me the book. Give me the name.
It's coming now.
Don't give me a video. Give me a book.
A book.
Mukhayriq. There's a rabbi. His name is Mukhayriq. He is the best friend of Muhammad. I like that.
For so long, you've been. It's like I'm not sure what happened to you. Where you keep trying to create the impression.
Just give me the reference so we can love together. Give me the reference so we can love together. Isn't it your prophet? He says, "Don't take Christian and Jews your friends, you stupid." So your prophet, he broke Islam.
Yeah, in those days when Muslims and Jews and issues, that was the command.
That's false. No. You cannot take a Christian and Jews as a friends, and your prophet made it. And your prophet made it clear that the most evil ones. Your prophet made it clear that the most evil ones, the most evil one, according to your prophet, is the rabbis. Is that true?
CP, what has happened tonight? You've had several people come in here saying that they've got issues arguing with Muslims. It's because they listen to you and they go and repeat these same things they hear from you.
I will give you 3 minutes more to give me the reference. Otherwise, I will send you to Allah. Don't waste my time. Give me the reference of the friend of your prophet who is a Jew.
I've just put it on the chat.
No. Give me the reference. The name of the book.
It is not a book. It is the name of a man.
It's what?
It is the name of a man. I've just put it on the chat.
It's what? Google what?
It's the name of a rabbi called Rabbi Mukhayriq. I've just put it on the chat.
Just get out of here. Stupid. Mukhayriq. May Allah Mukhayriq you. Stupid people. You see how potatoes they are? Muhammad, he killed every single Jew. What a Jewish friend, you idiot. Yeah. Anyway, I don't blame the Muslim for saying that. Even many naive, dummy, claim to be Christian priest, they say the same garbage. But all of us, we knew that this is absolutely false. The wife of Abraham, the servant, She took her son and she went to Egypt and she married an Egyptian woman to him. And they did not go to Mecca, or And why in the world anyone want to go to Mecca? Mecca never even written in any history book. In the middle of the desert, nobody will go. The normal thing for the wife, she is an Egyptian, she go back to her land. She's free now. Go. Where she will go? She will go to her people, where she can speak her language, where she will be protected by her own people. So this is the normal thing. Why she want to go to Mecca? This is the most stupid thing ever anyone can say. And we have a proof from the Quran that Abraham never came to Mecca and never was there. So the whole story is nothing but a fabrication. And sadly, many stupid who they claim to be Christian, priest, Protestant, Catholic, it doesn't matter. They repeat the same thing because of their ignorance, when the Bible is so clear. Chapter 34, verse number 44, the Quran speaks that nobody came to Mecca before Muhammad. They never receive revelation. They don't even know anything about God. And they never have a warner before Muhammad. So if Abraham and Ishmael were there, well, this is two, not one. And Abraham is a big name. So how the Quran can say that the people of Mecca, they never given any knowledge about God, and nobody came to them to warn them, if they are descendant of Abraham? You ask the Muslims, they say to you, Adam was a Muslim and he's a prophet. Okay, what he did, what is the prophecy? They says he warned his people, his children. Okay, so now Abraham, he is the father of the Arab according to those stupid people. Did he warn them about worshiping God? The verse in the front of you says, never any warner came before you, Muhammad. Muhammad is making poo-poo as usual. Always Muhammad make poo-poo. Any Muslim when I come here, either you speak as an adult, give me your reference, otherwise you are stupid and you are an idiot. When I say to you that your prophet, nobody knows his lineage, and I say he was born 4 years of his father, I'm using your books. Your books. Muhammad and his grandfather, they married, the father, they married, and his father, they married in the same day. Same day. And Muhammad is 4 years of the son who was born of that marriage. So imagine I marry two of us from the family. We marry in the same day. This guy, he said, the father of Muhammad, he died a month after Muhammad's birth, he said, or before, I forgot. Regardless. And then Muhammad is 4 years younger than his uncle. So we marry in the same day. Both of us will go to the bedroom in the same day. I sleep with this woman, he slept with that woman. We make babies in the same time. And then Muhammad is born 4 years after. And Muhammad's father is dead. That's amazing, isn't it? This is why this guy, he was saying that Muhammad, he is the same as a palm tree. Nobody knows who planted that seed in the desert sand. Any Muhammadan? Don't give me speeches, give me reference. Here we do reference. Speeches doesn't work. Any Muhammadan? Hmm. No Muslims? You will notice that all Muhammadan, they have the same way of answering. I will show you a video. I will play for you. And they try to use the rabbis, those Jewish rabbis. Many of them, they are mentally sick. Like there's a guy, his name, Tuwiva Singer. You know Tuwiva Singer? The Muslim, they like this guy because he attacked Christianity. He never spoke about Islam. Imagine, even after October 7th, this guy, he never made one comment about all what happened. And he is a Jew. And he is an Israeli. And he did not make one comment against Islam. He's a fraud. So he do business in Indonesia. I think he do jewelries, etc. So, you know, money come first. The same potato, this Tuwiva Singer, when he tried to refute the Christians about Isaiah or the mention of the prophecy of Jesus being born of a virgin, he say that the word there is used in the Old Testament is alama. And according to him, alama is a young woman. It's true. Alama is a young virgin. And for sure she is a woman. And then he said that according to those rabbis, they say, well, the prophecy there is about the virgin, the young woman, she will give birth. But this is not a sign. Because there is women who they are young, they give birth every day. Around the world. Where is the sign? In order for it to be a miracle, it have to be something never happened before. It is the virgin. So if you Muslims, this is how hypocrite the Muslims. The same rabbis, they say Mary, she was not a virgin. Mary, she was sleeping around. And Jesus, nobody knows his father according to them. And then a stupid Abdul, he come to you and says, let us see what the rabbi says. Do you see how hypocrite they are? Do you see the hypocrisy of the stupid Muhammadans? Either the rabbi is your witness and you take him for granted, or he is not a person you trust. Many of those rabbis, they hate Christianity because Judaism is losing ground to Christianity in the heart of Israel. We know that. It's not a secret. Very rare you find someone is a Jew, he convert to Islam. But it's extremely known that most of the Jews already, they are Christians actually. And the church in Israel is growing so fast. And that is hurting those rabbis. This is why they prefer to side with the devil Muhammad and his religion against us. Islam is not risk for them. If not the Islamic terrorism and the hatred against the Jews, trust me, the rabbis, they will be in bed with the Muslims long time ago. The rabbis actually, they are always in bed with the enemy of Christianity. Even the Quran mentioned that. When there's a chapter in the Quran is speaking about the Roman. In fact, the whole chapter called the Roman. The Roman being defeated. Those who hate the Christians, they were celebrating because the Roman present the Christians. and now they enter into Jerusalem. Who enter with the Persian? The Jews. They enter into Jerusalem. So they were celebrating victory, taking over Jerusalem. Muhammad himself, because now he is being a hypocrite, trying to side with the Christians, he said that the Romans, they've been defeated, but they will be victorious in a few years, and then the believers will rejoice. Who are the believers who will rejoice? The Jews? No. The Christians. If Muhammad, he claimed to be the Muslims, they will rejoice, the question will be why? Those are Christians who worship Jesus. Here you see how stupid Muhammad is. Just because he is trying to oppose the Jews as usual, he come with this, that the believers will rejoice. It's in front of you. We are just talking about history, plain history. The Jews, they side with the Persian in their attack on Jerusalem, and they were victorious. But in a few years after, not a few years, many years after, the Roman, they were able to defeat them and take the land back. Any Muhammadan? And even if you read the verses, by the way, you will see that Allah, he promised the Roman victory. And here, by the way, you see again the contradiction of the stupid Quran, because how Allah considered the Christians the enemy of Islam, and now Allah saying the believer will rejoice because the Christians are victorious. We have a chapter in the Quran, it's called the chapter of the elephant. You will find it in the end of the Quran. The story is about a Christian army coming to destroy the Kaaba. So how Allah here is destroying a Christian army coming from Ethiopia to destroy the Kaaba, an army of elephants, but in that chapter Allah is giving victory for the Christians and called them believers. Stupid cult. Stupid religion. Any brave Muhammadan who can share with us and give us reference for what he say? Beside he said, she said. Any believer? No believers left? All of them, they share the same thing. We got them busted with the clear evidence. We show them reference. Like, if it's me saying Muhammad was born 4 years after his death, his father's death, well, you have the right to say we are lying. But this is your books. I'm not giving you a rabbi saying that. I'm giving you what your book's saying. Any brave Muhammadan would like to join us? Please collaborate with Nabi Asli. Will he make cartoon? What I will collaborate with him? What I will do? Support the guy. I mean, he's doing a good job. Cartoon is very good education. Actually, I wanted long time ago to do such a project. I got a guy. I bought him a computer. Even I gave him all the people that make donation. I gave him all the donation. I don't even collect anything. Then, you know, it took him 6 months to make one cartoon, just one. You know? Yeah. So this guy is doing a good job making cartoons, exposing the stories of Muhammad. And by the way, those cartoons take a lot of work. Like to make a cartoon of 5 minutes, it might take maybe a few days. So they are not, it's not easy work to do. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan is occupied with education and proves he can join us, not a speeches like this potato. Anyone? As an example, according to the Quran, bees, they eat shit and they poo honey. Sorry, they eat fruits and they poo honey. I mean, how stupid this man is. This is God. So Allah, He inspired the bees to eat from the fruits and poop honey? Is that really what happened? The honey is their poop? How Prophet of Allah, he knew the science? So the stupid God of Islam, he think that when the bee is making honey, this is their poop. Because they eat the fruits and the honey come from their body. So they are eating fruits. They are not eating honey. The fact is the opposite. They don't eat the fruits. Honey is their food. Any Abdul? The nectar is not their food, no. The nectar is going to be transformed. In fact, the one who bring the nectar is not the same one who make it honey. Is that correct? The bees who fly and go outside the hive, they collect the nectar. Then they bring it back and they give it to other bees. That bees is the one who their job is to transform the nectar into honey. Correct? According to the verse, the bees, they go eat and they come back and they have poop, it's honey. Dr. Muhammad, he's a scientist and everything. You know? The ant is talking, but the ants are deaf. We can say they are talking in the mean of communicating, yes. But the Quran make it so clear. Sulaiman, he was amazed with her speech. But ants are deaf. They communicate by vibration or by chemical. So if an ant, she found food somewhere, she leave a mark of chemical in the way. That's why you see the ants, all of them, they are working in a very thin road. You know, they don't go right, they don't go left, because they are following the smell. One of the ants, she said to the other ants, hide, otherwise Sulaiman will crush you. And you know what, like when I was a kid, like when I did read those stories, the first thing I came to my mind, I said to myself, okay, so this is an ant, she is a smart ass ant, what's wrong with me here? And now she's talking, warning her friends, but how in the world she was able to know the name of Sulaiman? I want to know how this smart ass ant, she was able to recognize that this guy is Sulaiman. And Sulaiman was flying in the top of the flying carpet. How he's going to crush them? I mean, the guy is in the sky. While she is worried that Sulaiman will crush them, and how she knew that this is Sulaiman? She must be a very sharp eyes, man. She was able to see him in the sky. What, this is Sulaiman is coming. How she knew the name? I asked the teacher, you know, we used to have a sheikh. He wear amama. He have a. He's an old guy. He have like those stick, you know, like the stick of Solomon, the stick of our friend Omad. So anyway, I asked him about this. This guy is crazy, you know. This guy, he almost hit me with the stick, you know. But because he's old, I did not make any noise about it. Then there's another teacher, he is younger. So I asked him the question. He said, go and ask the other teacher, which is the older one. I said, I asked him, he did not answer. Almost he hit me with the stick. He said, that means you deserve it. So the question was very simple. How the end she knew that Suleiman, his name is Suleiman. Any Muslim can tell us? She said really that to them, Suleiman will crush you? Like she did not say, humans will crush you, hide, there's danger, you know. How would, you know, how the end she knew that? And then if you read the Shia interpretation, you will see that the Shia, they translate, or let us say they explain, that hide, otherwise Suleiman will crush you. It's about his beauty, he's handsome. He will crush your heart. What the heck? Those ants, when they see Suleiman, they will start touching themselves. Let me show you the reference. Because Suleiman, when she said that, he called her the ant, otherwise she will be arrested. So the ant, she start explaining to Suleiman why she said that. Let me show you here. So here you see the word crush. You see? This is the verse. Okay. And then if you go down in the story, I mean the story is really amazing, but I want to show you how even Suleiman, he have a debate with the ant. Look at this story here. In another tradition, it said that the daily expenses of Suleiman were 70 million. One day, an aquatic animal emerged from the water and said, Suleiman, free me one day. Suleiman ordered, and 1 month provision for the army was collected at the shore, which was as high as mountain. The fish took out her head and gulped all the food at once. And said, even the fish, she knew his name. I mean, this guy is famous, man. Oh, Suleiman, this is much is not sufficient, even for a day. Suleiman was surprised and asked, are there other animals in the sea like you? She replied, thousands, species like me. Suleiman says, glory to Allah. True story, true story. In another tradition, it said that one day a male bird said to the female, why you are stopping me from fulfilling my desire? I want to have sex with you. What the heck? Sorry, guys. What happened? What happened? You Muslim, this is a true story. The bird, he said to the other bird, and he is a male bird. Why you females always break the heart of those male birds? Translation. Why you do that to me? I want to have sex with you. Why you break my heart, huh? She said, because you're an idiot. So it said that one day a male bird said to his female, why you are stopping me from fulfilling my desire? The guy, he took off his pants, he want to have sex. And this female bird, she's saying, no. If I want, I can pick up the doom of Suleiman, place my beak, and throw it in the river. If this guy want to commit suicide. The wind carried the conversation to Suleiman. Suleiman, he smiled and ordered them to be brought to him. The female, she is in trouble. The female bird, she is refusing to have sex with her husband. She is going to be spanked by Suleiman. Suleiman asked the male bird, this thing which you have claimed, can you do it practically? He said, no. But man shows his wife such a dream and put it in the front of her. What? In such a magnificent manner to prove his greatness, and whatever a lover says is not condemned or insulted. Suleiman asked the female bird, she was stopping him from fulfilling his desire, which means sex, although he claimed to be her lover? Female, she said, O Messenger of Allah, he does not befriend me. He's lying. He's not my boyfriend. Rather, he loves someone else. Ta 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 ta. One day I will die. I mean, guys, honestly, I did read those stories maybe I don't know how many, 10 million times. But each time I read them, I laugh from my heart as a kid. I mean, really, they make me laugh from my heart. What the heck is this, Muslims? And then he's lying. Rather, he loves someone else. You can imagine this bird. She have long nails. She female. What do you expect? And she have those lashes. They are buying them from Amazon. Suddenly, these days, women, they have wings, man. They look like Boeing. And what the heck is that in your eyes? Is that really eyelashes, or this is whip, or this is the one you want to use for the barbecue for the air? Anyway, what we can say, no comment. Did I make any comment? No, I did not. For safety of life. Okay, so he's lying. Rather, he loves someone else. When Suleiman heard this, he was moved. He wept. Suleiman is very sensitive. Look at this story, broke his heart. This guy, this idiot, is lying, and he likes someone else. And look who is talking. According to Muslim Suleiman, he have 100 wives. And he's crying because this guy, he loves someone else, and he's a bird. He did not leave his house of worship for 40 days. Oh boy. Look at this. Suleiman, who have, according to Muhammad, 100 wives, and he decided to F them all in one night, and he could not make a baby because he was shooting blank or maybe in the wrong location. Maybe he was using it, doing it in their nose. He is so sad because this bird, he loved another female and he's lying. 40 days, brother. 40 days, brother and sister, he did not leave the house. Worshipping Allah. 40 days. And he was crying. Prophet of Allah, what's wrong with you? Don't talk to me. I'm so sad. This bird is cheating his wife. He claimed to love her, but he don't. And the guy, who called me, he said, you have to be rational. He did not leave his house of worship for 40 days and continuously prayed to Allah, "Oh Allah, removed from them the love of others and limit their own love." What? He was supplicating to Allah to fix the problem between this female and this male? Sound familiar? In other tradition, the same story. It has came that one day Suleiman heard a male bird saying to his female, "Come, come, come here, come, come, come here, come here, let us drink some beer. Take off, your clothes, let us drink, takbir." And then the bird saying to his female, come here, I fulfill my desire, and later we drink beer with you. Allah might bestow on us with young ones. Look how cute! They want to make babies. Who will never worship? Who will worship Allah? Now that we have become old, this guy, he remembered to make babies when he become old. Viagra time. Come here, let us drink some beer, make babies, take beer. Okay, Suleiman was surprised by the conversation and said, that's a good intention. Look at this intention. You want to make babies to worship Allah. Good intention of those birds. Huh? Better than my kingdom. That's deep. One day, what is that? Nightingale? What is that? I don't know how to read the word. What does that mean? Hold on. What they meant by this? Okay, a bird, yeah, andalib, okay. All right. Was singing and dancing. La 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 la. Okay. Oprah was singing and dancing. Suleiman said, she is saying that after consuming half a date, she doesn't care whether the world remain or not. According to Suleiman, the dove says, alas, this is a creature would not have been born. The peacock says, whatever you do, you will get in return. The hippo said, mercy is not shown to those who are nor merciful themselves. Then Shrek says, oh sinful people, repent, and seek the forgiveness. Parut says, like, what the heck? The whole zoo is here. Hey, Muslim, you brought the whole zoo? I mean, what the heck is that? What? Abdul, seriously. Listen. When Muslim, they talk about to you about what makes sense and what does not. Now we know who makes sense and who does not. Islam, all of it. And Parut, the Parut is there. Eat kebab. Eat kebab. The account of Suleiman. Hold on, we will go to the end. Where is the end? We want to see the end. Hold on, we want to go to the end. Yeah, the story here is getting more complex. Guys, if I want to read for you those stories, I will spend 10,000 years comedy. But it's fun, isn't it? I mean, isn't it good? Listen. Which one is better, to watch TV or to sit here and listen to those stories? Islam, brother, Islam, Islam. This is an amazing religion, Yeah. So where is the end story? Hold on, where is the end? Look at this. Should we read from here? When there erupted fight and differences among them, Allah ordered white ants to eat through the staff of Suleiman. This is when Suleiman, he died standing for a year and nobody noticed. And look, she's a white ant. Do that mean something to you? What the color mean, Muslims? Is that because she was sent by Allah? She's white, not black? Because Allah don't send black? Is racist? Why she's white? So the white ant, she start eating the staff of Suleiman from inside, and the staff became hollow. And then the jinn thanked the white ants as recompense, made incumbent upon themselves to provide food to them. Yeah, and thank you for eating the staff of Suleiman. Otherwise, we will never notice that Suleiman is dead for the coming century. This is true stories, brothers and sisters. I mean, this is how the world is. You guys are laughing. Allah will punish you. Can't you see the amazing, Oh boy. The ant, they were busy at their work. At the last white ants ate away the staff from inside, and his dead body fell down. Suleiman, at that time, he was 712 years old. Muslims, what's going on, Muslims? You Muslims, where do you get those old true stories from? What do you think? From the rabbis? From the Jewish rabbis? Abdul? And by the way, there is a valley where the ants live, and this is where gold and silk and silver grow. Let me find it for you. Hold on. Okay. It was narrated that when the wind raised the throne of Suleiman, not Ibrahim, here's a mistake, and reached the field of the ants, from where silver and gold come out. In different hadith it says grow. Imam Sadiq said there's one valley of Allah where silver and gold grown. How Prophet Muhammad and Islam knew this, that gold and silver grow. I'm going to grow some in my backyard. Imagine we put some silver seeds and gold seed. A year from now, brother, he will have a growing tree. All of it is gold and silver. It's a grow. It does grow. I mean, who can resist such a fact? Can you? Let us see. The page is not coming. You guys can read it, or you cannot. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to adjust now. Because I see that you cannot read the whole text. Yeah, for some, let us see if I can zoom out. What's going on? No. Yeah, there's a little bit like almost at the edge. I'm trying to make you see it all. I'm not sure what I can do to make it happen so you can see all the text, but it's not working. Anyway, as you see, you like it or not, the stories of a Prophet Muhammad and his religion is amazing. Who can deny such a beautiful thing? So, when Suleiman was flying over the valley with his flying carpet, one of the ants, she said, hide, otherwise Suleiman will crush you. The wind took their conversation to Suleiman while he was on the air. Do you see where it says he was in the air? I mean, isn't this is amazing? He was in the air, yet he can hear the ant. That's amazing. Suleiman asked the strong wind to stop, break. The flying carpet stopped, and called out to the ant. The ant came to Suleiman and he said, don't you know that I am Prophet of Allah and I do not oppress anybody? Prophet of Allah don't oppress anybody. Are you sure? The ant said, yes, sorry. I know. Sorry, guys. The ant, she have a broken tooth, you know. Yes, sorry. I know, Suleiman. I know. Suleiman said, why then you scare the others from me and order them to enter their holes? Are you an a-hole? The ant, she said, yes, sorry. I was scared that when others, what? Then why did you scare them, huh? Why did you scare them? Huh? You scare others from me. Why you do that? The ant, she said, I was scared that when their vision fell on you, they will become fascinated with your beauty. You're so sexy, and you know it. They will be what? The ant, they will be fascinated with his beauty? And this is what it meant. He will crush you? She don't mean he will crush you by body. She meant he will crush you by, he's sexy. He's sexy and you know it. Now, here we need to, to focus together, I don't know how to make this thing work. Hold on. How we can make this thing work? Yeah, I mean, that's it. I'm trying to make it more clear for you. I think now it's good. Yeah. That's so amazing, guys. This story is, I feel want to cry. I don't want to cry, but, it's not right for me to cry. I'm a man. I should be strong. I should hide my feeling now. Yeah. And then she said, they will become fascinated at the beauty of this world and they will be away from Allah. Those ants are true Muslims. This ant, she is a leader of the Muslims, of the ant community, LGBTQ. The ant asked Suleiman, who is more honorable? Here we go. He's in the corner. It's getting really hot. This is really getting really. I mean, Suleiman now is going to be defeated by an ant. Look at this debate. I mean, look where we were talking and now what we are saying, right? So the ant, look at this. The ant, she asked Suleiman, who is more honorable? Honorable, you or your father Dawood? That is something. What Suleiman would say. Oh boy. Suleiman said, my father is much more esteemed and honorable than me. And she said, you idiot. No. No. If so, the ant, she said to Suleiman, then why is it so that your name has one more letter than your father's name? Suleiman is in the corner now. How he can refute this? Here we go. Who can explain? Please don't tell Joe Biden this. His name have only 3 letters. Trump have 4. Please. Don't tell Joe Biden me this information because the guy will have an attack. Already is dead. So now because his name have one more letter, he is more honorable. Suleiman, he said, I don't know. Look at the ignorant Suleiman. Lack of education. And said, because your father dead, tarak al-awala, and due to that, he did had injury in his heart. And we cured it with the love of Allah. The ant, she cured it. What? You Muslims, I know that all of you are so wise. And I have a conclusion that if there is any wisdom in the world, it's coming from the dumb prophet. I mean, this is where all the wisdom coming from. Isn't it? This is so beautiful. Who won the reference? Who won it? Any one of you won the link? Let me post it in Rumble, and then in YouTube, and then in Discord. All right. Just to show you, we are not making things up. This is their Muslim website. And those all are true stories. If anyone says to you those are not true stories, like this guy Christian Prince, don't believe him. Those are true stories. Very true, very true. That's why if one day I woke up in the morning and I become Muslim, now you understand why. So what the bird, he said to the other bird, I want to have sex with you. Why are you stopping me from having desire? Why? Why you do that? Why? Huh? I mean, those females really, I mean, look, even, you see the story repeated all over. The same what happened to us in this world as men, it happened to birds too. This female bird, may Allah curse her. She is not allowing this beautiful bird from fulfilling his desire. This female bird, what do you think you are? Huh? You female bird, who you think you are? Very disgusting. I'm telling you, we male are victims of those females. It's time to stand for our right. If there is any one of you he is struggling for the same issue with his wife, like what happened to his male birth, who you think you are? You know, this is sound familiar to me. There is somebody, he said that before. Who you think you are? Who? I don't know. I think it was Ali Dawa. Huh? Who you think you are? Because they were asking about Gog and Magog. Why you are trying to understand who you think you are, huh? Amazing.
On this matter, the point I'm trying to say and what I don't understand is this: why do we have to understand everything in the context?
Why we need to understand? This guy, he said he can destroy the Trinity in 1 second. It's not logical. The second we ask him about the Quran, why it have to be logical? Why we have to understand everything? What's wrong with you? Crazy.
Where why does it always have to be logical? Why does it have to be something where we're like, oh, explain it to me logically, or I'm going to start doubting things? This is exactly why Shaitan fell into disbelief. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him to do something, bow down to Adam, he couldn't comprehend logically why.
You stupid, according to the Quran, Allah, he mislead Shaitan, not the opposite. Look at this face.
He had to do that when he feels like he.
By the way, Ayadawa, in case you do not know, your t-shirt is so close to the TV. I mean, you never know, because your prophet was delusional, and it might turn to be a real fire. You never know. So are you imagining now that you have a fire behind you in the TV, or what? What is this? Suppose it's romantic now? Why you have this TV behind you and fire? What the heck is that? Is that a realistic fire?
He's better than him. The problem is this. Taking the aql over the naql.
Thinking over copying. You cannot do that. Don't think. Taking the aql over the naql, which means thinking things in your brain instead of just copying what it said.
That is exactly our problem, and we apply this into our day-to-day life. I have to understand this logically. Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? Did you hear it? See, I was right when I said there is somebody, this is ringing a bell in my head. Who do you think you are? Huh? Who think you are? This is why when this bird, he said to this female, why are you stopping me from fulfilling my desire? Who you think you are? It's amazing. Guys, we should make like a kind of institute against females who stop males from fulfilling their desire. Who want to join the institute? So like we can go in front of the White House and all the pervert of the Democratic Party, they will join us. What do you think? All right. No more comment. So, guys, I want to say thank you. It's getting really late for me, and I'm here for some good time. I hope you guys you have a good time together. As you see, this is a very stupid cult. We can't even call it a religion. And when this potato, he says he will debate me, well, we challenge him. If he is a man and he have little balls between his legs, in case you don't have one, I can donate one of the ones I'm not using, just for the sake of a charity. So he have balls and he can debate me. Otherwise, all of you Muslims are a bunch of potatoes. So I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And I wish you a great weekend. I will try to come tomorrow if I could. And always you can find out if we are coming. Subscribe to Patreon. You do not need to donate. It's for free. At least you will receive an email because YouTube is not sending notification for people when I go live. So at least there you will receive something to your app telling you Christian Prince is coming online. So thank you all. May the Lord bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. And now it's time to go and strike and protest against the female birds who they are stopping us from fulfilling our desire to eat them. It's chicken time. Take care. God is good. So is Jesus. And Muhammad is nothing but a scam. Take it from me. Take it or leave it. See ya.